Hello students. Now let us discuss on creating database, creating table and inserting values in MySQL table. Let me show you on how to do this using MySQL command line client. So here we are creating a database and also using that database. By giving some commands, we are creating a database name lovely.js and then we are using that database. To show the tables that is there in the database, we have to specify show tables. So now you can see there is no table, it is an empty set. So we can create a new table using create command. So here I am creating a student table, but you can give your own name for the tables and also for the database. Here I am also giving the field name such as student ID, name, then IP marks and percentage, but you can give these as you wish. So here I am creating a table and remember to specify the data types. Here in this example, student ID is an integer, that means it is accepting only numbers, and name is a varchar, and then percentage and marks are floating points. So if you want to create a table, you can give the data type to the field name as required. Now that I have created a table, so I want to see those. So now you can see I have showing the description of this students table. So here we have the field, the type. So you can specify those fields and the types as your wish. I'm sorry for this pop-up window here. Let me close. So we have created a table name students. So now let me insert some values into this students table using the insert command. So here 1 is for student ID. Since it is an integer, you don't need to give you don't need to write within quotes. So I'm giving a quotation for the name because it is a varchar type. So here also you can give any name, and I'm just assuming these marks. And here, as you can see, there is error because we are not writing a correct syntax. So remember, when you insert into tables, we also have to write values. So the keyword values. And here you can see I have provided only 3 values, and there are 4 values or the 4 fields in that table. So let me provide one more, which is for the marks. Now it is okay. This record has been inserted into the table. Now how to check whether the record is there in the table or not? So we can use the select command. Select star from table name. That means to display all the records which are there in the table. So you can see there is only one record because I have inserted only one. So now let us insert some more. So I'm just editing this command here. So let us insert for the second record. You can give any values here. So I'm changing these values and the record has been inserted. Similarly for the third record. As in the previous record, we are inserting using the insert command only. So here I am inserting the third record. After that, you can see this record also has been inserted. Now let me display whether this record is already inserted in that students table or not. So I'm using select star. It means to display all the records that are there in the table. So you can see here, before there was only one, but now there are 3 records because we already inserted 3 records in the table. So all these values are being inserted according to the field name. You can see for student ID, then the name, then IP marks and percentage. Now if I don't want to display all for the 3 students or for the 3 records, I want to display only for a student with this ID number. So you can see only one record is being displayed because we are specifying the condition where student ID is equal to 2. That means for only one student. Similarly here, only for one student. Now if I want to check according to the name, then you can give the name inside quotations. Since this is varchar, so varchar you can write like this. So you see this output is coming whether we want to check according to the student ID or the name. So let me test for another name. Suppose I just write IP marks. We don't have a student name IP marks. So I'm just writing, which is a mistake. Now you can see empty set because there we don't have the name with IP marks. This is not the name of a student. So now suppose I want to change to check according to the IP marks. Let me remove this name. That means the field name now that I want to check is IP marks. We have checked student ID, we have checked name. Now for IP marks. So here you can see IP marks for that student is being displayed. I hope you have learned something. Thank you, and we will meet again in the next video.